Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Legacy. My name's Noah Mitchell, and I'm the Senior Learning Experience Designer here at Legacy FM. So there's been something on my heart lately that I really want to address. And in fact, I think I was talking to my coworker, Hillary Landrum, about this, and she was the one that really gave me the idea to maybe do a little video on this. And that's about the application process. I know. Oh, great. We're going to talk about that. Everybody loves it, right? Not really, to be honest, right? So what I want to get at the heart at is that it seems like there are obviously a lot of people trying to get into my field. So I'll use my field as an example a lot, but a lot of people trying to find new jobs right now, right? They're wanting to get out of the old and start something new, which is great. But I think that whenever they start applying, they realize that it's not as easy as they thought it was going to be. And what doesn't make that better is that they see other people in their network who have found jobs in these fields that are like saying, man, I've been in this position for a little while. It's been great. It's been a super smooth transition. Maybe those people found the job really easily. And so to the person who's still struggling to find a job, that crushes them. I mean, it really does crush you. It's kind of a soul-sucking process of like, wash, rinse, repeat. And I don't think, first of all, I want to just sort of say too, that the people who are, projecting that image of themselves of like, man, it was really easy. I'm having a great time, all of this. I don't think that they mean harm. Obviously, I think they're just really proud of what they've done, and they should be. They made it to that point. That's great. But again, like I said, people who haven't gotten to that point and are really just trying to scrape by and get that first position, it's crushing. So what I want to say to you all, and I'll use myself as an example, is that it's not easy and it's going to take work. And unfortunately, for most people, it's going to take longer than you expect. But please, I'm begging you, hold on and keep going, moving forward little by little, the best you can, because I promise you, you will find something. You will find something for yourself. Okay. So whenever I started in grad school, my degree is not even in instructional design, and that's what I am. I'm a learning experience designer, right? My degree's in linguistics. I took some courses in instructional design at UF, and but I didn't get a certificate. I didn't get a degree in it. And a lot of teachers are moving into my field right now, and they're incredible. They have a lot of experience with teaching and the pedagogical side of things. I didn't come into it with that, right? So I'm already starting at like zero. I'm like, great. I'm going to be a really great pick for someone. But I found a job, right? And I was very blessed to find a team. In my case, I was blessed to find a team and a company that was willing to take a chance on me and realize that I was the right fit for them. So that's one part of that. But what maybe some of you don't know is that it took me almost a year to find that job. I applied to countless jobs. I even had an Excel spreadsheet where you've probably seen this before, other people have done it. And it's like literally even the amount of callbacks that you get are like that. You don't have many. So what I want to tell you, again, is just to keep going. And there are two things that I would focus on, okay? These are the two things that I feel really made a difference for me. And then everything else, like on the side, you can build up over time. But the first thing is to build a network, okay? I got on LinkedIn immediately. Well, I was already on LinkedIn in graduate school. And as soon as I decided that I was going into instructional design, I started adding people, communicating with people, talking in groups, whatever I could do. I don't have Facebook, so I wasn't on there. But just mainly on LinkedIn, trying to build my network, because you're going to see content from people who have been in the field already, and a lot of people who are experts in their field, right? So that's good. You need to put yourself in the context. It's kind of like learning a second language, right? You're not going to learn it as well if you don't put yourself in a context to where you can really be immersed in it. So networking, huge. Okay. And then the second thing is portfolio. Now that's going to depend on what field you're going into. Definitely in a design-oriented field like mine, you're going to want to have something up, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's okay. We're not perfect at first, and it's okay to not be okay. You need to know that too. But build up that portfolio so you have some things to show. Maybe take, in our case, we would take maybe an old course and revamp it, or just create some various learning experiences that are like, oh, wow, okay, this guy knows what he's doing, or this girl or this person knows what they're doing in storyline, and you go from there. I would say those are the two major things that you can do to improve your odds of finding a job. However, and this is a big disclaimer, I know I've been saying it through the whole video already, it's going to take a long time and it's going to hurt and it's going to be hard. But I'm telling you, I promise you, if you work on your network and you work on your portfolio and you keep going, you're going to find somebody who's willing to give you the shot that you deserve. And guess what? It's going to be with an awesome team. It's going to be the team that you're supposed to be with at that point in time, right? And maybe forever. And that's what we hope. So that's pretty much all I've got for you today. I'm really just kind of spitballing all of this. So I hope I've kind of covered everything that I wanted to cover. If not, hey, feel free to reach out to us at Legacy FM. You can get in contact with me there. Feel free to add me on LinkedIn, whatever it is. I'm happy to answer questions and I'm happy to sort of just give you advice. Because I know it gets hard. I really do. But especially if you build your network, you're going to have a whole community there to raise you up through that period. Okay. Hey, we'll see you next time. Have a good one.